Okay, wait, this makeup though, like who the fuck is she? Okay, eyeshadow. I see you. Oh, and don't forget, use my code Bran. Cosmic lashes. Use my code. Yeah. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So, I'm gonna do a get ready with me today. So I'm gonna do my makeup, get a haircut because, girl, I've never been like, no, I've been messier, but I am at a point in which my life is not really a mess, but I am. So don't drag me, but yeah. I'm gonna start off with moisturizing with my Cetaphil moisturizing cream. I don't have the money to invest in expensive primers. And if I did, I don't have the money to continue, you know, being consistent. So, and after I moisturize, I always do my brows. I don't have like a brow pomade. Oh, I don't have a brow pomade, so I don't have any like brow products. I literally use this eyeshadow brow, this like angled. Oh my god, I am not a booty guru. I don't. But y'all get the tea. And I use my Morphe 350 palette, which is like, it's like so damaged. I use this shade right here for my brows. It works. I'm broke. So after I do my brows, I go in with concealer. But right before I do my concealer, I prime my messy areas. So I use the Urban Decay. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Come on, girl, focus. Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I don't know if it's like a pore perfecting primer. I just know that it like smooths out my smile lines. And I'm using my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I've had that for a while. And I go ahead and conceal. So the one thing I like about concealer is I can go ahead and use it also as a primer. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I know I look like a drag queen or I look crazy or something, but it's fine. It's all gonna just, you know, blend together. I use the Milani Conceal and Perfect. It's a really good foundation. It's a little heavy. I try to, you know, moderate my usage. But yeah, I just go into town. So now after I've blended all my foundation in, I go in with concealer. And I usually use the Maybelline Age Rewind. After my concealer, I always set it with my Coty Airspun powder. Many people argue that it gives clown lung, it's too strong as a smell, it gives flashback. You know, I'm socially aware of that. I am. But it works. I really want to invest in the MAC collaboration with Patrick Star. Patrick Star is my queen. He's another YouTuber if y'all don't know him. He is absolutely inspiring. And I just, you know, zoom y'all in here. Oh my god. Who am I? Come through pores. And for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe brushes, or Morphe. So yeah. I'm going to be using a Wet n Wild brush, and I'm just gonna start with the transition shade. I'm using more of an orange shade, just because that's what it do. And then I just bring this along the crease. For those of y'all wondering, I set powder under here, not really to bake, because like if I wanted to achieve the brightened under eye effect, I would use like a brightening face powder. But the primary, use is to catch all my fallout from my eyeshadows. So, I'm not the best makeup artist, like, let's be real. Like, I'm not. Like, I'm self-taught, I learned through YouTube. My goal and aspirations are not to be a phenomenal makeup artist. There are amazing makeup artists out there. But I just have a few tricks up my sleeve that I've learned, through YouTube tutorials, through trial and error, through my, my drag queens out there. I watch a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race, and if you don't, girl, what are you doing with your life? Like, get on it. It's amazing, it's phenomenal, it's gag-worthy. And right after that, I'm gonna do red. And I'm gonna be taking my Modern Renaissance palette, which is so destroyed. I bought the Modern Renaissance palette after my first paycheck for my job in December. I know, who am I? So yeah, I just take a Morphe brush, and I'm just gonna pack this on the outer edge. And just start blending it out a little. One of the tricks I've learned is to take a clean, fluffy blending brush and just start blending the edges a little more. Hello. sketchy purple. Alrighty, so I went ahead and deepened the red with my Jeffree Star Androgyny palette in the shade Fetish. And I'm gonna take that same shade and just run it very lightly, which is very unnecessary step, but I'm going to take a fluffier brush with that same shade and just blend that out. I use a Sephora bronzer in the shade Canary Islands Foncé Dark. Number 7, if that helps. And then I'm gonna go ahead right now and use one of my Stila Magnificent Metals. It's the liquid glitter from Stila. In the shade Bronzed Belle. And then I'm just gonna like create a faux crease with this. And then there's this little, you know, like harsh edge. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this dry, and then we'll go ahead and blend out that edge so, you know, it's not harsh. One of the biggest tips I've gotten is, to not worry too much about your eyeshadow. If there is the slightest imperfection, you don't need to work to improve that or to, you know, make that up, because you're not gonna be walking around like this, right? You walk around like this, walk around like that, walk around like this, right? And you have lashes on, and so like those slight imperfections are going to be hidden. And it's just like, you don't have to stress yourself out. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I went ahead and bent my lash wand, only because it's like much easier to access the inner corner when it's a little bent. And you don't have to like do like, you know, your arm adjustment and stuff like that. I have very small lashes, so yeah, so we're gonna be throwing on some falsies. And then I just brush through my brows a little, just to get all that powdery effect. You know, brow gel. And that's, yeah. So now that the glitter has dried down, we're just gonna go ahead, go back in there, and just blend it out. And it's a slight blend, but that's okay, because we're not gonna be leaving our eyes stretched out like that. And what I usually do is I close my eyes and I just line it up. Adjust it. I always wait for my lash glue to dry up a little bit so that it just sticks. Yeah, that's how you do it. I used 2 brushes to bronze. I used my Morphe, the thing rubbed off, so I don't really know what it's called. But it's a Morphe bronzing brush. It's from the Rose Gold collection, so if you wanna like Google that, girl, Google that. It's pretty good. Yeah. And then to contour like my nose and like, you know, just get in there. I use my Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. I use it all the time. This part, you know, this end of the brush, I just use to brush on my fake. And obviously there's a white cast, right? So what I usually do is I go in with a face powder, and I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. Yeah, I'm using that. And I just gently, well, not really gently, but I just go into town. You know what I mean? And now I'm gonna go in with my favorite lip product is from NARS. It's the NARS liquid PowerMatte. I don't know. They're long story short, they're a fucking liquid lipstick. They dry matte. They're amazing. They're really light, and that's what like one of the things that I really like about them is that they apply really light and they're really full coverage. Now it's time to set this face. So I always go in, I'm running out, with my Skindinavia makeup finishing spray. The reason I like this is because it works similarly to the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. The difference is that the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray is 4 ounces, and that's like $32, and this one is 8 ounces, and it's the same price. Plus shipping, but like, I get double for like, literally the same amount. And then I go into town with highlighter. I usually use 2, like to layer, and so right now I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder Illuminatrice. And then I use a fan brush from like Walmart or something. And the reason that I like to like set my face with setting spray and then go in with my highlighter is because, I don't know y'all, highlighter just like clings on to wet, and I just like makes it like 17 times more pigmented, and like who the fuck doesn't like pigment? And then I go in with my Jeffree Star Prom collection from the summer in the shade Summer So No Cone. And yeah. Because we want to be extra. And I know it looks a little patchy, but what I usually do is I go in with some more bronzer to clean it up, and then face powder, you know, just to like blend it out a little bit more, so that, you know, it doesn't look too heavy. The tip of my nose. And then the bridge. But I stop like almost halfway. Just like that. Alrighty, so this is the finished look. I have to work in literally 2 hours, so this makeup kind of like took like an hour and a half when we talk about shaving and moisturizing, and my fucking camera died like 5 times. So I'm wearing an ugly Christmas sweater. These are my thoughts. Are we living? Yes. 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 God, I'm so weird. Anyways, if you want to subscribe to my channel, subscribe. I'm gonna try and like, you know, post some videos here and there. Get ready with me. If you have any ideas of what to like do, like go for it. Comment down below. Follow me on my social medias. And yeah, So thanks for getting ready with me. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Bye!